Hello everyone, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the unexpected stream of the day. So yeah, we're gonna play some Rollercoaster Tycoon out of nowhere. This is actually on the iPad. So, like I said, a little bit of an unexpected thing today. I was supposed to do D&D tonight, but that got canceled. So I was gonna kind of just like chill out. I also have to level up my character. So that's a thing. There's choices to make and spells to pick from and all that sort of jazz. So that's what I was doing today, and it's going to be postponed most likely by a week. So yeah, I figure I just do all that stuff whenever we play, because if I'm going to be leveling up and stuff and I have new things that I want to remember, that I want to be mindful of, I'd rather just do that the day of. But no D&D stuff today. I did some editing, fixed a couple things on the channel. What else? Big thing was I figured out how to get the iPad to be streamable, to be shared on the PC, and then I can capture it from here. We can do stuff in OBS, we can do stuff in Discord, you know, Twitch, all that good stuff. And the main reason was so that we could do art, so that the MS Paint with a mouse can be replaced with like a touchpad, like the iPad. Maybe I can get a fancy stylus or something, but for now I've just been using like whatever free art apps that I can find, and then, you know, just using the touch screen. Nothing too fancy. Did a couple test artwork so far. It's working pretty good. I think it'll be a good transition. The main thing right now is to just try to figure out which app is going to be the best fit for us. I've been looking around a couple of the free apps, trying a few things out. Some of them are nice. It seems like they each have their own like set of limitations for being, because like for the most part each free app has like a paid version or like a subscription or something like that. So I've just been like bouncing around a couple different free versions, seeing which one is the best for what we're trying to do. And I still haven't like picked one yet, so we'll see. Procreate looks really nice, but I think it's like a 13, like 12 or $13 app, which is like not bad, but and I would really have to use it, right? I can't just like download it and then forget about it. Speaking of which, I accidentally like bought an app last night. I didn't mean to. Hopefully they refunded me. Not yet. They said within 72 hours. So we'll see. But yeah, I figured like a good way to just test out, make sure that everything works with this, you know, with the application on the PC, with the iPad itself. We're just gonna hang out and play some Rollercoaster Tycoon today, which is one of my favorites of all time. I used to play the original like almost religiously when I was a kid. Thankfully, they've re-released the first two games in like a what would you call it? Like a remaster re-release package, available for probably most smartphones. I know it's definitely on like the iPhone, iPad, App Store. Definitely recommend checking it out on the iPad if you can. It's doable on the iPhone, but like sometimes these little like these little information windows get really hard to like click through when you're on such a tiny screen. But yeah, really good remaster. The only thing is, I have a version of Rollercoaster Tycoon on the PC that I bought. I think I got it on GOG for a pretty good deal, but then I opened it up and it was like this really outdated version of the game that like barely runs on modern hardware. But I was reading that there's like an open roller coaster tycoon app or something like that that will make it easier on the launch, make it launchable basically on modern systems. I need to look into that as well. But it's nice that we have the option here to just like, if there's anything on the iPad I want to do, we can just capture it and then share it instantly. So that's cool. And that's what we're here today. We're pretty much just testing this out. This is a park that I had going from like 2 years ago or something. I usually only ever play on the iPad if we're like traveling. Or if like, you know, I'm away from home for like a day or two. It's nice for on the go things. I just want to move this around a little bit though. Maybe? How does that feel? How do we feel about that? We'll see. I feel like it also depends on where the chat bubbles are. We'll see whenever somebody comes in to chat. And then I also want to move this. Now I gotta move the hashtag over because it's not lined up. Perfectionism. There. That looks nice, right? Now I need to change this. Ooh, what do we have here? Inverted vertical shuttle. I'm gonna have to check that out in a second. All right, so yeah, this park, what is it? Amity Airfield? It was literally like a gigantic airport. There was like runways and airstrips for the planes and stuff, but I guess it's been... Actually, hold on. Build a flying themed amusement park in this abandoned airport. So it actually is an abandoned airport, according to the game. It says, I love how it says build a flying themed amusement park, but there's absolutely zero restriction on what you can actually build here. So I've just been winging it. You see what I did there? Yeah, let's check out, let's see. Inverted shuttle. Oh, it's a roller coaster. Okay. We have enough money. We got 15 grand, no loans. What's the goal? We need like 4,000, 3,000 people. All right, let's see here. Gonna start running ad campaigns. We need to get people, we need to get bodies in here. We're halfway through the goal. Do we have 4 years? Uh-oh, what did I do? Gotta fix the audio real quick. We got 4 years, so we're about halfway there. We really need to push it on the advertising if we need to make this 3,000 people goal. All right. Let's see, I'm just trying to remember how to do this. Which ride is my most profitable? Nothing? Wait, oh, the rides are free, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, the rides are free. So why are they letting me do free rides for advertising? It makes zero sense. What's the biggest moneymaker for food and drink? Riddle me this. Iced tea. The people love the iced tea, so we can give for 6 weeks we have coupons for free iced teas. For free? Is it free? For free iced tea. 6 weeks. Get your iced tea. Then we just do generic advertising for the park. I don't even remember what rides are what. This ride looks cool. What is this? The mini driver. We're gonna run ads for the mini driver for 6 weeks as well. You can probably raise the ticket prices a little bit. $50? What do you think? Would you pay $50 to go to this park? Don't lie to me. Let's do $60. Alright, let's just see how everyone's feeling so far. Park is clean and tidy. It's too crowded here, running out of cash. Alright, people are saying it's too crowded here, so we gotta build more pathways. We need room for the people to do stuff, so what I would like to do, how do I go? Flip the perspective here. Would like to build, let's pause the time, so I don't want to lose this level. I really want to beat everything. Alright, let's see what we build. We have one of everything? Have one of these. I think I have all these. We run a pretty tight ship here. Oh wait, it's a plane, it's an airfield. We need airplane jokes. What about gentle rides? Ferris wheel, space rings, flying saucers. We have all this stuff. We have everything already. So I haven't built anything yet. Alright, so we have... What kind of roller coasters do we have? We have... that flight. We have like the mini minecart one. Oh, this is like an inverted. Then we have one of these. Hold on. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna find... So we have inverted hairpin. We have floorless. Oh, look, a little airplane. Little airplane roller coaster. That looks really nice. Be on brand. All of these roller coasters are like inverted or flight themed. It's pretty funny. Let's build the little airplanes. The Flight of the Phoenix. Gonna be 8 grand plus. Harry planes. I don't know about that name, guys. Harry planes? What are they suggesting? The pendulator. The regurgitator. Swither. Ooh, Swither. Swither's pretty cheap. Pretty excuse me, pretty cost effective. Actually, pendulator's even better. We're gonna build pendulator. Let's see. Which way do we want to expand? Cool. Put it right here, roughly. Bam! Let's run some tests on that, make sure it's all gravy. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, we have to change the entrance, because I love the plain default stuff. And then we can start running tests on it. Just to make sure it's gravy. Now, we need pathways. What colored pathways were we using? Yellow? Oh yeah, this is what we're using. Daff, thank you so much for the lurk. Hope you're having a good Thursday, my dude. I'm just trying to figure out a good way to build this path that isn't just creating a dead end to this roller coaster right here. 8% blam, no! You hate to see that. We gotta work on that blam level. By the way, good job on that emote. It looks pretty good so far. I love the bubble letters. How are you doing? We're just playing the good old Rollercoaster Tycoon, testing out the iPad. Utilizing all the technologies we have available. Wait a minute. There we go. All right, let's not think about this too hard. Connect it to the pathway there. Oh no, the roller coaster's in the way. Hold on here. Let's go out a little bit further. All right, let's everything looks to be running good with it, right? Yeah, everybody likes it. Let's turn it on. We don't have to worry about prices because all the rides are free in this park. Which is how it rolls. But what we're going to do is we're going to connect this over to this little area right there. There we go. That should give the folks a little bit more room to breathe. More space to cram the bodies into the park. Jurassic 22, welcome. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Good to see you. How's your day going so far? We're just relaxing with the classics here. Good old Rollercoaster Tycoon. It's been a long time since I've played. Been like literally a couple years. So we're diving back into this park that I had already started. And we're just kind of getting back used to it. Whoa, hold on there. Is there... I'm trying to not click on the people. Oh, hold... Oh, because I don't have the... Where'd my benches go? There we go. Throwback! I love this. Oh my god, me too. This is my... I always say top 10 favorite by default, but this one is so good. It's definitely like top 5. Realistically speaking. I feel like it goes under the radar sometimes because it's, you know, it's a building sim game. But I just thinking about how much time I've spent playing this game growing up, I It's a no-brainer. This is definitely one of my favorites. Just so good. I believe, is this one of the Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 parts? This is Amity Airfield, and we're playing the re-release for the iPad right here. So what they did was like they combined, I think they combined all the levels for like 1 and 2 with the expansions. So I believe this is a Rollercoaster 2 park right here. All right, new roller coaster in the Pendulator. People seem to like it. Let's see what they're thinking. Hungry, running out of cash. We need the ATM machine so people can get some more money. We have a lot of stalls to build here too, and that's where we make our. That's also where we make some revenue too, because we're not allowed to charge for the rides here. So let's build it right there. I like building shops at a T intersection like that because it kind of makes them. It kind of forces the guests to interact with it at times. Nice. Let's just change the colors on this guy a little bit. That red's a little bit too intense for my liking. I like to do like a little faded out. Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, look at that. Now we're cooking. Much, much better. Nick, GG on the first, my dude. Congratulations. 39% blam. That's fine. You'll just use your first reward to make up for the blam difference. The blam exchange. Yes, welcome, Jurassic. We're glad that you dropped by today. But yeah, Nick, how are you doing? We're just vibing out with some classic roller coaster tycoon action. I just built this. I shouldn't say I built this roller coaster. Let's say that I ordered it because it's literally one of the pre-built ones. But yeah, we have the iPad connected to the PC, connected to the stream. It's golden. Check it out. We're playing on the iPad. Wild. But yeah, the main goal, I mean, just playing this is just trying to get through all the scenarios, beating all the goals for each level, so we can unlock the next ones. And then typically I have like an extra like sandbox park where I just like build more freestyle roller coasters from scratch and things like that. I haven't set one up for this save file yet. All right, park attendance is going up. Oh my god, time flies in this game, let me tell you. Gotta start running some ads again. Free food or drink? Is iced tea still the best seller? Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are outselling the iced tea. Oh, that makes sense. Everybody's getting free iced tea now. So, that's the fried chicken stall then? Or advertising for that? Right? It's weird. Here it's listed as chicken nugget stall, but then for the advertising menu it's listed as fried chicken. That's kind of strange. Oh well. For a particular ride, we're going to advertise the thing we just built, which is called the Pendulator. Let's go. Just make sure we didn't miss anything in our news. Inverted shuttle coaster. We got an award. That's fun. Where's the research page? There we go. And it's like slightly different from the layout on the classic. Yeah, we're literally only looking at roller coasters at this point. We have no more We have no more gentle rides or thrill rides to expect from the research department. Let's see what stalls we can build. We don't already have. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Got a burger stall. I have cotton candy. I have chicken nuggets. What is this? Cookies? Do we have cookies? No cookies? Let's build cookies. Build cookie stall. Where do we build the cookies? We'll build the cookies right next to the ATM machine, because what goes better with cookies than money? You get the money first, then you buy the cookies. That's what I'm saying. 70 cents for a cookie? We're charging $1. Charging $1 for these cookies, and then we'll see what they think. Do I have enough mechanics? I'm gonna get one more to be safe. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna increase the inspection times on all the roller coasters too, just to make sure we're double safe there. So there's no effing around. Nice. GG past Ben. You remembered. All the inspection times are already at 10 minutes. That's wonderful. Cool. What are people thinking about this one? They're thinking that it's great. What about the cookies? Nothing yet. I don't know. No feedback on the cookies. We'll see. Oh, cool stuff. There's an ad starting soon. So I actually found some my old Brain Quest trivia cards. Oh my god. Trying to scare me out there. I see you. With the old shock. So when the ad is playing, for those who are subscribed, we can do a little bit of trivia fun. In the meantime, we got to figure out what we're going to build next in this theme park. So let's take a look. What can we build? Oh, do we have an elevator? Should we build an elevator? Oh, we can build like, oh, we don't have, I was going to say we can build water rides, but there are literally none. Mascots? Bathroom? That's not a bad idea. We should take a look and make sure we have enough bathrooms for everyone. We have 5 restrooms already. All right. Looks like there's an ad running. So if you are hearing this, let me just say we appreciate you for being subscribed. We appreciate your support. And for today's trivia question, what's the capital of Cuba? Anybody with the capital of Cuba? All right, so there's one at the entrance. We could probably just take a peek and look around, find all 5 of them. Capital of Cuba, anyone? 30 seconds left on the clock. Capital of Cuba. And you get some free Blam coin. All right, so there's one at the entrance, there's one in the middle, there's one in the back, there's one there. There's one on the right. We could build, well, this will be like the next little like information hub. We'll build a kiosk here. People can get their maps. All right, welcome back from the ads. The answer to the trivia question was Havana. I hope y'all enjoyed. Oh no, yeah, sorry about the ads. Just a part of life here on Twitch. We appreciate your patience and your support. But yeah, I try not to. I try to take a little break from the action on stream because I can see when the ads are coming up. So you did not miss anything. I was literally just looking to make sure we have 5 bathrooms so far, and they're all really well distributed. So I was literally in the process of making a. Good lord, I have so many stalls. Jeez. I was in the middle of making a information stand, but can I actually build? Just want to make sure. I love building a circular path around these guys. It's my favorite thing to do, literally. 'Cause it's the only stand that has multiple windows, which is nice. What color are we gonna do? I see we have like we have a light blue, we have an orange. We do purple? Purple would be nice, I think. This will be like the purple section. Alright, information stand is open. I like to color different sections of the park, you know. Make sure everything's coordinated. When your computer wants to restart and you accidentally click restart now instead of restart later. Oh, that's hilarious. Welcome back, my dude. Aaron, how are you doing? Holy shit, 98% blam. Oh my god, dude. Pack it up, let's go home. We're not going to get a higher score than that, boys. Let's go. Good job, Aaron. We're proud of you. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the unexpected surprise test iPad Rollercoaster Tycoon stream. 37% blam. Not bad, Jurassic. Not bad. We're working on it. It is totally random, just so you know. Let's go. Let's go. I think Aaron and I got our blams mixed up today. It's because I got my official Blammer Bros t-shirt in the mail today. Did you really? We have t-shirts now? 85 RDP. Oh my god, dude. That's the best I think I've ever seen from you. All right, we're gonna build a balloon stand. We're literally just gonna build all the stands right here. This is how we make our money. But happy Thursday, RDP. It's good to see you, my dude. I hope you're having a good one. We're vibing out with one of the classics, one of my favorites. The re-release for Rollercoaster Tycoon. All right, what else do we need? We need t-shirts. We need hats. We need what else do we need? What kind of merch? I gotta make sure I open all these stalls because I always have a bad habit of building stuff and then it's just closed forever. Cool. That should make us some money. Oh, is the advertising over yet? We need more people. I need to get 4,000 people into this park by year 4. By the end of year 4. I have 2 years to do it. We're almost halfway there. What? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, shit. Nice, dude. That's amazing. Look what the cat dragged in. It was me. I'm the cat. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I hope it's great. Wear it with pride. Did you get it from Ben's Park? Yes. That is really funny because I am this park in particular is all like retail stands, like food and merchandise, because all of the parks in the game you either charge at the gate or you charge per ride, and this one forces me to charge at the gate. So to like make up for that, they give me a lot of stalls to build. Happy Thursday. The game looks cool. I just never got into management sims back in the day. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the good ones for sure. This is I was reading a little bit about the creator. I think it was Chris Sawyer. Pretty much made the whole game by himself, and he's a huge like roller coaster aficionado. and like he loves theme parks, so I feel like it really rings true in the gameplay as well. You get that same vibe. Umbrella, purple umbrella, hell yeah. 2 Point Hospital and Tropico 6? Tropico's too hard. I want to look into some newer stuff. Zoo Tycoon was one of the games I always wanted as a kid, but I never got because of, you know, I didn't have money as a kid. Ice cream cone stall, you bet your sweet ass we're building that. Oh, we gotta check in and see what they think about the cookies. Are we overcharging for the cookies? Nobody's... Is this open? It's open, right? 62 people have bought cookies. Nobody has a single thought? Nobody has a single thought about the cookies. Hold on. Not a single one. Wow. Well, they're buying them. That's good. I will wear it with pride. I saw it in the mailbox. I was... dude, that's awesome, I do. That's... Thank you so much, Aaron. Appreciate that support. My friend's saying hundreds of hours in a Planet Zoo, but she had the management sim part turned off, just like to build parks. Oh yeah, there's like a sandbox mode. I love that. They're probably high as fuck when they bought them. It's hilarious. Unfortunately, there are no dispensary stalls in this game. I need to get on that. Alright, let's build another roller coaster. Inverted vertical shuttle. Wait, is this one... I should really be pausing the time because I really want to make sure we beat the level. Oh, this is only customs. I can't build customs right now. Dangle Feet it is. Where's Dangle Feet gonna live is the real question. We put Dangle Feet all the way out here? I kind of like that. All right, that looks good. Like a prime spot. Let's turn that on. Go for the test ride. And then we're going to make some pathways going all the way around. Oh no. Okay, I was in the wrong mode. This is fine. This is fine. Let's start from this way. Nope. Nope, don't go down this way. It's a dead end. Hold on. No, 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 don't. Sir. No, no, no. You're not allowed. There's one dude with his hat. Oh shit, what are they building there? Love it when they stop to look. Hey, what are they making there? Alright, I love it when that works out. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. That's the thing about the touchpad though, is like sometimes I feel like I hit the button and it doesn't register because of touchscreen stuff. Alright, this will just be a little loop. Nice. Saw path being formed. He's like, oh hell yeah, I'm there. He was like, dude, he was the first one. He was so ready. All right, we're just making park benches everywhere. Boom. Oh, we gotta build the queue. Where are the people gonna line up to give me the money? I'm just kidding. I can't charge for rides. There's no money involved here. Beautiful. All right, test results are back. Looks good to me. Let's start the ride. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. We reached 2,000. That's good. Make sure the mechanics aren't doing too bad there. Nice. We have 30 handymen. That should be good for now. All right, we're going to restart the marketing campaigns. Free entry. Free food and drink. What's making the most money? Chicken nuggets still. People love the chicken nuggets. It's insane. I don't blame them. Chicken nuggets are pretty damn good. Fried chicken. And we're going to keep advertising. Actually, we're going to advertise the new ride, which is the, what's your name again? Dangle Feet. How could I forget such a weird name? Waited in line overnight and then they moved the ride up. I'm first in line. Hey, wait a minute. It's hilarious. Well, I wonder if I could get away with building a tiny ass baby like car ride in the space here. Oh shit, that was all my money. I gotta be careful. All right, we're gonna build another info hub over here. Actually, we're gonna make this one purple. Oh shit! 101% blammed! Jurassic! Holy hell, dude, that's the highest number possible. You literally did it. You broke the system. You won. You win. You win the grand prize. Jimmy, show him what he's won. Well, folks, for Jurassic 22 hitting 101% blammed, we're going to play the 100% blammed video. I hope you all enjoy. Let's go.
Player number 1.
Hey there, my name's Ben, and this is the Blammer Bros.
You are not ready.
And blam, 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 blam. 100% blammed.
Wow, that's fast.
Turn the pizza around.
ずっと二人手をつないでいつまでもずっと二人愛してる
All right. Oh my God. 101% blam for Jurassic 22. Hope you all enjoyed those vibes. Just wow. Wow.
Can't believe
Yes. Thank you for the Good Noodle Award. Jurassic 22 is Good Noodle confirmed. Seriously, congrats. I have not seen the full 101% blam in like a year, it feels like. Oh my God.
it
What a
almost seems
day.
like it was a myth.
What a red letter day. Almost seems like it was a myth, Cyber says. Let's see. She also said, I can't believe it happened. So we're going to try to make a little baby ride. Jellycopters. Oh, I want jellycopters. I did not know what jellycopters was before today, but now I want it. Treetop choppers. Actually, I might have to hold off because I ain't got no money. I literally just spent it all on roller coasters and advertisements for the park. But if I could make a ride... what I would do is I'd make it like this, but better. Yeah. This might be like a multi-year project. Depends on how much money. The song is catchy. Oh yeah, I always Oh, hold on. Being asked to open something. That's okay. I need to make money anyway, so the park can just sit here for a second. Gotta rake in those t-shirt dollars. Well, I don't know. Like really sticky.
Wait, were you saying that you made cookies and
Yeah.
chicken nugget?
There's a cookie. I have a cookie stall and a chicken nugget stall. Okay, hold on. There's stuff popping off. We're gonna have to
Okay.
pause. I don't know if I can open this.
I did it with my teeth, it didn't work.
All right, what are we doing?
Like,
Cyber thought I was holding out on the IRL cookies. That's hilarious. But these little guys are kind of fun because you can make them like real squiggly. Oh God, this crowd is really loud. I might not be able to handle the fully zoomed in. There's actually ways you can... Yeah, you can like hide everything else. I don't want to see any people. I want to see the scenery. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. I want to see the ride I'm building. I can still hear them though. How are we gonna fix this? Oh yeah, dude. We got it. We got it figured out, fam. Beautiful. Oh no. This is fine. It's confusing because it's like blending into the roller coaster that's like right next to it. Oh yeah, I forgot to say before I got distracted. The song is by our good friend Sometimes Kyle. Please check out his YouTube channel where you can find his music. He also streams on Twitch. He's taking a bit of a Twitch break, I believe, but his content is still out there. He makes a wrestling show that we star in. Myself and many fellow friends in chat today. A good time. Definitely check Kyle out. I always forget to like promo Kyle when I run that little 100% blam video. I just need to have like an auto command set up for it. Alright, it's a little confusing because I'm building backwards now. This is fine though. We'll just make it squiggly again. We'll create the illusion of fun by making them dizzy. There, I think that's good. We're gonna put the, oh no, hold on. We might not be able to place the entrance and the exit because I can't see. Apparently this ride is in the way. Okay, we got lucky. It's just literally at the end we can't place it. We'll just switch that. Nice. Look at that. Custom ride. Ready to go. No time flat. And we made $3,000 in the process, so money is no problem here. Mini helicopters? That's our only option. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, it is an air-themed park by default. Excuse me, by default. There's literally only... The only rides they gave me are like... It's literally hitting me now, like fucking... Like a conspiracy theory meme, like Always Sunny in Philadelphia when Charlie's like, Pepe Sylvia! I'm literally like, the Ferris wheel, observation tower, the mini helicopters, the space rings, the flying saucers, the magic carpet, the motion simulator is basically an airplane, top spin, the Enterprise, they're all fucking air, like, suspended midair theme. This is crazy. My mind is being blown right now. All right, well, back to the building. I just need to make sure I can build a through path here without getting interrupted by the dangle feet. Yeah, this is not gonna work for me. Unless I, hold on. Let's move the exit here, right? Can we do that? Nice. And then we should be able to make a pathway. Also, by the way, I hope everything on the stream is looking and sounding good. This is kind of like a test, you know, this is the first time using the iPad, so if anything seems off or wonky, just let me know. Just realizing now I have not, like, mentioned that yet today. Alright. And we just need to make sure we can cut through with our regular pathway. Beautiful. Alright. If we delete this, we should be able to make it curve around a little bit. We can get some more room for the line. Nice. Now let's see, are there any customizations we can make with this ride? Wait for a full load. You have to make it a different color. It's way too confusing with that other ride next to it. All right. Do we have any test results back yet? It's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool ride. I could have made it a little bit cooler if I had just a little bit more space to work with. Can we put any, like, neat stuff there? All right. Man, let me tell you, it's been a couple years since I've been to the theme park now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's since before COVID, since before the whole thing. All right. Let's see. Advertisements. We still have 3 weeks, so we're good there. I mean, it's not bad. Pretty good for a... This will make a really good gentle ride, which is what we're going for, really. I might just have to resort to building a bunch of these around the park if I don't feel like rebuilding multiple Ferris wheels and whatnot. I could build a second observation deck, the regular one. Ooh, funnel cake shop. We're building this immediately. Are people gonna get the funnel cakes right next to the baby car ride? Baby cars and funnel cakes. What goes better together? Speaking of which, what are people thinking about the ice cream stand? They're buying it still. That's a good sign. Looks like we have an ad coming up soon. Brace yourself, folks. I feel like you need to get up, take a break. Now might be a good time. Sorry about that. Finicky iPad accelerometer. Nick, thank you so much for the water break. Make sure we stay hydrated, friends. Looks like we have an ad running, so if you're hearing this, let me just reiterate, we appreciate your support, your subscriptions, your patience, all that good stuff. And here's today's trivia question. In 1588, the Spanish Armada attacked the English fleet. Who won the battle? 1588, the Spanish versus the English. Who won? Let me know in the chat. Trivia question. In the meantime, we're gonna recolor this ride. We're gonna make it blue. Dabba dee dabba die. I wish there was a more faded out blue. This one's more faded, right? It's like still bright though. It's weird. Good enough. Or actually, what? We make it green? Oh shit, the burgers! Burgers are making more profit! Invest in burgers. Burgers are on the rise. Go, go, go. Alright, looks like the ads are over. We appreciate your support, fam. The answer to the trivia question of the day was the English. I hope you enjoyed. Alright, free rides. Wait, is it either or can we do both? Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's why we're not doing free ride advertisement, because we can't charge for the ride, so there's no point. There's no point doing it. All right, cool. What are people thinking about the car ride that I built? Anything? I wish they organized these a little bit better. Is there a way? Well, they think it's great for the most part. It's nice. I missed the trivia question because Aaron was talking to me. It's all good, dude. But I did say earlier that I managed to find my old. This is such a nostalgia trip. I have these 6th grade Brain Quest trivia cards that I used to like, you know, I used to use all the time when I first got them. I was around. I think I got these in 5th grade. Don't tell anyone I bought the 6th grade version. I was only in 5th grade. I was trying to get ahead by a year. Don't tell the police on me. 60. Oh my god, dude. What a day. First we get 101%, now we get 69%. Oh my god. What an auspicious day. That's good, right? Auspicious is good, right? What a good day. But yeah, I figured, you know, every time we run an ad, we can just ring off one of these trivia questions and whoever's present can participate if they'd like, or if not, you know, we can just hear the question after the ad break is over. Glee, 87. Very nice. Good job. Good blam. How are you doing? Who had 101? We had 101 from Jurassic 22. Tuning in today on our Classic Vibes Rollercoaster Tycoon stream. And then Nick just got a 69. So we also got a 100% Blam Raid video. How are you doing, Shelly? Happy Thursday. We're playing Rollercoaster Tycoon. We're building the parks. We're managing the peeps. I'm gonna build another information stand right here. We're gonna sell green umbrellas. Everything's gonna be green. Green. Thank you so much for the Good Noodle Award, Lee. You won a trivia question? Okay. What I was going to do was I was going to update tell a joke to like joke/trivia, like either or is that too much? Should I make trivia its own channel point redeem? What do we think? I'm good, thank you. Almost done work trying to decide if I want to dye my hair. Oh my god, Shlee. It's darker brown, but still. Further deepening the compelling argument of what color is Shlee's hair at the moment. No one ever knows. I don't know. If I say that I know, I'm merely exaggerating. But yeah, actually, I'm playing the game on the iPad. This is the iPad hooked up to the PC. And it's all hooked up on OBS. Thank you, Owl, by the way. Special shout out to Owl for posting the info for this app that works very well. Definitely check out Owl. Did you run it by hoodies first? I love that. Make it its own thing. The chat bot just got caught up all at once. Let me see if I have enough room for another channel point redemption, because excuse me, last time I was adding stuff, I literally ran out of space for it. So let me see. We'll make it a flat 500. Jokes are 500, right? I don't even know. Cooldown. I need to reference the joke. It worked. Okay, hold on. What's the cooldown here? All right. Okay, that works for me. All right. Crazy. Nice. Okay. All right. We're just getting this trivia reward ready. I didn't know that was a thing you can do. Yeah, actually, I think you can do it with your phone as well. You want me to send you the link? Just trying to, I want to find a nice icon for the trivia redemption. I like these little oh, this is nice. Like a little letter. We'll just pretend that's like a trivia card. Okay. Then we're just going to drag and drop these in, then it'll be ready to go. We appreciate your time and patience, fam. Save. Okay, it should be on now. It should be 500 for a trivia question. Hopefully it's good to go. Oh, god dang, the iPad. Sorry about the iPad flipping around. It's just like sitting on my lap and in nondescript direction. So the iPad's like, which way do you want me to face, bro? I'm just like, chill. I also need to add the TTS bot. Oh yeah. They're both pretty relatively simple. I think a hot dog is a sandwich people call sub sandwiches, but it's the same principle. Oh god. Yeah, so I have a question of the day bot that feeds me these now. So when this one popped up, I was like, oh my god. Cannot wait to see what chat makes of this. I don't think a hot dog is a sandwich because the bun is just one piece of bread. Sorry, let's run the park a little bit so I can get some money. Oh, the bun is just one piece of bread, but a burger is because the bun. Yeah, that's the thing. Separate breads. Separate breads. I don't think so. Actually, with the trivia, thank you so much for redeeming. All right, here you go. Trivia question: is the word, or do you want to pick? Lee, do you want to pick your? You want to pick your topic? Do you want to have advantage? There's geography, history, English, math, science, or random. Once again, if you feel like picking your subject, geography, history, English, math, or science. You can pick? All right, we're just going to go with the next one on the list. Is the word exquisite a synonym or an antonym of lovely? I feel like this is so easy. Duck, welcome. Welcome to the Rollercoaster Tycoon iPad stream. 42, nice, not bad. It's the answer, 42. You're just coming into the trivia question at the moment. Is the word exquisite a synonym or an antonym of lovely? This is a 6th grade English question. A cinnamon. You are correct, Shlee. Proud of you. Yes, welcome, Duck. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Here's a follow-up question for you, Shlee. This is a 6th grade random. Find the 3 shades of yellow. Ruby, saffron, gold, indigo, or lemon. Ruby, saffron, gold, indigo, or lemon. Everyone in your park has bought a balloon? That's literally where all my money comes from, is balloons and t-shirts. And cookies, not gonna lie. You just copied my answer, but made it cuter. Yeah, you were also correct. Nick was correct. Lee was correct. Nick, don't backseat. Don't backseat my trivia, bro. Like, they're not quite the same. They're subtly different. Nick, you are correct. Saffron, gold, and lemon. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of trivia for today. Literally 6th grade questions. Also, if these start to get a little bit old or just like not fun, I have movie trivia questions we can dip into. To Beach Lee at all things. Fair. The desire is always there. Let's see. What else can we build? A t-shirt? Balloons. We need green balloons. Alright, cool. Is the advertising done yet? Oh, lemonade! We're building lemonade here. You guys are getting some tasty ass lemonade for $1.50. Funnel cake? Did we build the funnel cake shop yet? Yeah, we did. We're gonna build one more food stall here. What are we missing? Do we have a sub stand? Is there a hot dog stand? Do we have a hot dog stall? We're building a hot dog stall. Dude. Hot dog stall, let's go. How much are the hot dogs? $1.50 for a hot dog? Yeah, that sounds right to me. We make $1 on each one. Makes 50 cents to make a hot dog? Back in 95? What year did this come out? 97? Raid video. Alright, let's do it again. I didn't know saffron was yellow. I was thinking like purple. Yeah, because the spice is like a pinkish purplish, like a almost magenta. So that was like, I learned something today. 96, man. You guys are getting great numbers today. Pokemon taught me all things we learned from Pokemon. The actual plant is red and the flowers are purple. See, I'm learning all the things today. Duck, answer the question of the day. While Duck is answering, I hope you all enjoy the 100% blamed raid video purchased by Shlee. Let's go.
Kwansu, dude.
Player number 1.
Hey there, my name's Ben, and this is the Blammer Bros.
手を叩こう
You are not ready.
And blam, 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 blam. 100% blammed. Did I forget to thank Green Day? Oops.
Right, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed that raid video. Thank you so much, Shlee, for unlocking that. Good vibes, good times, retro 90s, all the above. Hi, Paul Rudd. I know, isn't it funny? Paul Rudd's in a Super Nintendo commercial. I think that was a just generic, like, buy a Super Nintendo, because it was like, I think they showed like Metroid and F-Zero. Couple of like, it wasn't no Mario Bros or Donkey Kong for sure, but they showed a couple of other like not as big titles, maybe like Star Fox, SNES Star Fox, for those that are familiar. Answer the question of the day. Do it. But yeah, in the meantime, I just built this observation tower, which is great, utilizing that little dead space there in the middle. I like to make really tight, like look how much space I have to work with in this park. I literally have all this room to work with, and I'm like, I love making these really tight, compact parks where all the little spaces are filled out. Are you winning the park? We are... I don't know, man. This one's really hard. We're not doing bad, but... Park retention's not too great. I've lost 1,000 guests already over the course of 3 years, which isn't terrible, but... Oh! Oh my god, we only need 3,000. Oh, okay. Oh my god, yes, we're doing fantastic, actually. Thank you for making me double check the goal, because I literally thought we needed 4,000 in 4 years, and we were not on track for that. Work those questions of the day, in case you missed it. Today's question is, a hot dog a sandwich? And why or why not? On track, I get it. See what I did there? But... So my thing is, like I said, I like making these little compact parks, but I don't have very many little rides to work with. Oh, do I have a Giga Drop thingy? I don't. Get all Giga Chat up in here. What is it called? Roto Drop. This is not the Giga Drop. This is a Roto Drop. Let's make sure my mechanics are still doing good. Everybody's still doing good in the park. Mostly people just complaining about how the park is too crowded and how there's too much merch. I don't think that's gonna work there. It's not enough room. Let's build it at the entrance. No, we need people to travel further out. So what we're gonna do actually to make more room, we're gonna expand the park a little bit. We're gonna build a big roller coaster in this little spot, and then we're gonna build the pathway around it. Question is, what do we build? How do we have Mr. Blam coin in the park? Oh my god, I love that. That would be the dream. Whatever is contrary to Shlee's answer, yes, that's also correct. Literally disagreeing with Shlee is always the right answer to the question of the day, whether it's literally the wrong answer. Where's the Twitch integration? I wish, dude. Get true to the park's totem. Save that one for the Railway Empire stream. If anyone knows any good, like, park, you know, management, building sim games, feel free to throw them at me. Anything that's on level with Rollercoaster Tycoon. A flying roller coaster? Hell yeah. Updraft. Oh shit, this one is 15,000 though. I don't have that money yet. Do we have a floorless roller coaster yet? The Frightmare. 20,000. Oh, thank you. Compact inverted? Is that what you are? No. The lobotomizer. That's gonna be a bit of a risk. It's 10 grand. That's most of our money right now. The thing with this park is I don't charge. Ooh, let's build one of these. These are cheap. Impulsive. Multi-diver. So it's between impulsive or circulator. Which one's more exciting? We're gonna build the circulator. Well, not as big as I was imagining, but you know. Sizes and everything. Alright, this works for me. It's all about that placement though. This looks like a fun ride. This looks like something I would ride IRL. Who likes roller coasters IRL? What do you guys feel? Do you guys like roller coasters? Yes? No? Love them? Scared of them? Indifferent? I love roller coasters. And I enjoy theme parks in general. I don't know if it's good or not, but I own it. I think I won it from Holly. That's great. Pretty indifferent? Nice. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. I mean, I gotta go out, pack sandwiches. But I really do enjoy it, and it's one of those things we haven't done since like COVID happened. And there's like a pretty decent one like close by too. All the more. Alright, nice little queue line. Let's start it up. The circulator. Is advertisement up yet? Oh shit, hold on. I gotta do this real quick. We gotta maximize the ads. Sorry fam, I know how much you hate ads. But we gotta do it for the park. Alright, let's see. Time to see which food or drink is making the most money. Sodas! People love their sody pops. Alright. Drink stall. Free coupons for 6 weeks. Advertising campaign. We're gonna advertise the brand new thing we just built, Circulator. Alright, cool. Gonna bring the butts into the park. Oh shit, I like them and also scared. Actually hates them. More of a water park. Oh yeah, water parks are pretty fun. But yeah, they are kind of... It's one of those things that's like the less you think about it, the more fun you have. Just kind of ignore the total germ factory aspect. I think I would pass these days because of motion sickness. Yeah, I don't like the spinny rides anymore. Sorry, Shlee. I see your comment there. Went to Wonderland in high school and had to be dragged onto the Leviathan. Ooh, now that's what I want to look at. What's the Leviathan? What's that story all about? More of a cottage guy. What? Cottage? I understood those references. Nice. I'm gonna go to Wonderland. Used to be more into theme parks, but I'm too old and fragile for that kind of excitement. For to go to get rip-roaring drunk at concerts instead. Yeah, concerts are fun too. Google it. Will you spinny ride with me at ShleeCon? And then see a stray band-aid. Oh yeah, and you're just like, oh no. Bring the roller coaster to your brain instead of bringing your brain to the roller coaster. I love theme parks. I used to really like the spinny, you know, like these kinds of rides, like this Enterprise just spins around and stuff, like the swinging ship ride I used to love as a kid, but now I get on that, I just feel like more queasy, like not even like gonna throw up sick, but just like the, I guess motion sickness would be the right word for it. But it's like spinning and back and forth stuff. Like roller coasters don't bother me at all, besides like the slight fear factor, but my brain's also like, this was built with safety in mind. Like, people don't just get on this and die every day. Like, it wouldn't be open, so. There's an ad hitting. We appreciate your patience. Let's try that again. We appreciate your patience, fam, while the ads play. In the meantime, I'm gonna get my trivia cards ready. And we'll actually, let's pull up a window, see what the Leviathan looks like. In the meantime, we have one more year. We're good, we're good. I can let the park run in the background. I always get nervous. Oh. Oh. Yeah, dude. This Leviathan looks sick. Alright, looks like we have an ad running. If you're here, if you can hear me, if you're watching this right now, just want to reiterate, we appreciate your time and presence here, and hope you're enjoying your time as well. And for the next trivia question, the year 2000 is a leap year. When is the next leap year after that? Oh my god. The year 2000 is a leap year. When's the next leap year after that? Anybody in chat know? I need to figure out some sort of like prize for the trivia questions. "2004, Nick got it right. GG, Nick." I mean, I guess the good noodle is good enough, right? Eat it, Shlee. Oh my god. The trivia questions are literally just gonna become a contest between Shlee. I know. See, Blamcoin is... I would love to give away Blamcoin, but I don't know how to do it besides, like, rigging up a prediction, which I... like, every once in a while is fine, but, like, you know... I don't want to have to do it every day to just give Blamcoin away. Gotta be an easier way, right? How do I give away channel points? Is that a thing? Oh, I just want to get caught up on chat since we're out of an ad now. I guess that was a pretty geographical thing for me to say. If I go an hour south of Wonderland is there, but if I go an hour north, it's cottage country, so I'd rather north. Oh, nice. Also, we do have an image of the Leviathan. Hold on, let me just reconnect my browser window. There it is. I just googled Leviathan Wonderland. This is the first thing that popped up. It looks like a lot of fun, dude. I would ride this thing in a heartbeat. This is the first thing I would go to. Is this like the big thing in the park? This reminds me of the Raging Bull, which is like the big one in our local theme park in Six Flags Great America, just north of Chicago here. Like an hour outside of the city, hour drive. Well, let me get this link open as well. Official POV of the Leviathan? Hell yeah, let's get ready to watch this. And then we can watch this one as well. Oh, the Top Thrill Dragster. Yeah, Cedar Point. Fuck yeah, dude. I've been on this multiple times. I love Cedar Point. I think I've been twice, if not. I've been twice. I think I've been 2 times to Cedar Point. But they were both like all-day excursions, and we literally rode as many things as we could, including the Millennium Force, which is also amazing. Would it answer sooner? I was Googling the needlessly high and fast roller coaster I went on once. I don't know of any way to just create. Yeah, that's the thing. We'll figure some. We'll make coupons or something. Theoretically, we can do predictions on trivia questions, but yeah. Oh, we could. We could, but it would have to be like a multiple choice questions, which these aren't. Not all of them are. I got an award. I'm just winning awards in the background here. Tidiest park in the country. Hell yeah, we got a pizza stall. Sunglasses stall. Souvenir stall. My god, my R&D department's popping off. Hold on, we got a few things to catch up on though. As long as park attendance is going up, that little green arrow, I know you can barely see it, but as long as that goes up, we're fine. It's right at the entrance. Nice. Been 10 years since I've been. Let's go. Shlee, can we go, please? Can we please go? All of us? Went on it twice while I was there. The second time I didn't really want to, but I did. Yeah, the lines, man. The lines are the only thing. Do you want to hear audio for the... Let's turn the audio on for the POV. All right, get ready, everyone. Arms and legs inside the ride at all times. Charlie, welcome. We're riding the Leviathan right now. Hope you like roller coasters. Only stop by for a second, but this is lit, fam. Nice. I hope you're liking it. We're checking out the iPad today on Twitch, on stream. Having a good time. Sunburned and tired, yeah, dude. That's another thing. Outdoors all day in the sun, and you have to pay like $8 for water. Much love, Carl's. 80%. Hell yes, keeping that blood. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah! Yeah, this reminds me of, like I was saying, we have a similar ride called the Raging Bull here, and it's like so much fun. It's so smooth. It's so fast. Actually, are you screaming at the footage? This looks like a fun park. I vote we go to Wonderland. Can we have ShleeCon at Wonderland? That's my vote. All right. It's only 30 seconds long. Jesus. Here we go. This one's fast. This one's really fast. Oh my god, this part right here. And then it spins around, and then you're like on top, you're like, oh shit. And then you go back down, and then it spins around again, you're like, oh, and then it's like whoosh. And you're like, damn, dude, I want to go again. I have to wait 3 hours for those 30 seconds. Oh man, so much fun. I love the roller coasters. 100 Waxo, 100% Blam. Oh my god, what a day. What a day. We got 101. We got 69. We got the solid 100. Holy heck, you guys are killing it today. This makes my tummy grumpy. The kind of Wonderland confirmed. Waxo, how's your Thursday, my dude? Hope you're having a good one. Since you got 100% blammed, I'm going to have to play the 100% blam video. So I hope you all enjoy. Just make sure there should not be an ad playing for a while, so this should be good for everyone to watch. GG on the 100 Waxo. Here we go. Let's get blammed.
Kwansu, dude.
Player number 1.
Hey there, my name's Ben, and this is the Blammer Bros.
You are not ready.
And blam, 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 blam. bland. You can't stop worrying about that. You can. Did I forget to thank Green Day? Oops. Whoa. You are 100% bland.
Right in the palm of your hand.
That strikes you. Let's go.
Wow, that's fast.
Turn the pizza around.
ずっと二人手をつないでいつまでもずっと二人愛してる
Right, hell yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed that 100% bland raid video. Waxo, GG on that 100, my dude. Holy heck, you love to see it. But yes, man, hope you're having a good day. Day's going well, chilling, playing some Death Stranding. Nice. Oh my god, you're getting it in, man. You're gonna beat the game, like, within the, like, the 10th of the time it's going to take me. I haven't even gone back to replay that. That's what we could have done today, but I was like, nah, roller coasters. Plus, we're testing out the iPad, just making sure everything works smoothly, and so far, so good. I don't think we've had any problems yet. We're approaching 3,000. I know. We have to build another. So I was building some stalls in the meantime. That was some sexy translucent colored plastic on those 64s. The eyes, I love it. They were, dude. I love the translucent. I love the 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s, like translucent, like Game Boys and 64s and the 64 controllers, the Dual Shocks. I was a huge fan. I had a red. Oh, it was so cool. I had a red Dual Shock 2. It was red translucent and the buttons were like a light gray. Oh, so sexy. That was fire. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude, we play the raid video. I call it a raid video for lack of a better term. It's more like a hype up video. Whenever someone gets a 100 or over blam, either 100 or 101%, or if we ever get like a really, you know, just a really big or surprising or just, you know, a special occasion kind of raid or for any sort of purpose like that. Good vibes. Doing side quests. It's going great, dude. We're here. I have to find a roller coaster to build. But yeah, we're just hanging out. Found a really convenient software to just capture whatever's playing on the screen. So it's really easy. Look at my park just making money. Love to see that. I was gonna build another sunglass stall too while we're at it. Yeah, this is a park that this is the last one I had open from like a year, like whatever the last time I played Rollercoaster Tycoon on this iPad, and we're gonna beat the goal with hopefully some time to spare. Drawing Redemptions will be done on the iPad now. Yeah, like eventually. That's what we're working towards. I don't know if we'll like full on. The ground was falling, but it's the rain animation. My only thing is I don't have an app that I'm fully 100% sold on yet. I've been looking around like the free stuff on the App Store. I mean, the thing is, I'm not surprised. A lot of what's free has like a free version and like a paid version. So I've just been trying to narrow down which app I want to like use so all the artwork is in one place that we can all admire and see together. So we'll see. I made a post in the friends Discord. It's like, hey, does anybody like if anybody uses a drawing app and there's one that you oh shit. I borked the audio. I'm gonna have to refresh here. Hold on. Oh, look at my other games. I'm just kidding. I don't mind. Ooh, spooky theming. We could build a skeleton man. We're building this shit right away. I'm gonna say hi to all the people as they come in. Hold on. Turn him around. He's like, hey, folks, welcome to the park. I'm Skeleton Man. Hey, howdy, howdy. Do not be alarmed. Where are we gonna build this weird ass face? I mean, there's not a whole lot of spooky stuff here. It's mostly just like little baby gravestones. He's just gonna be behind this bathroom, just looking at the people on the observation tower. We do not see. I'm just whatever. I don't think there's anything like deal breaking. Okay, are we still good on ads for the park? I need to build a roller coaster. We need to get the butts into the park ASAP. Updraft? How much is updraft? 15,000? F, man. I could always take out a loan, but I can get away with not. I would rather not. Which one is this? It's a flying cars. Let's build this one. Bright flight. This looks good. It's only 3 grand. Where are we gonna expand to? Oh, over here looks good. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. Get rid of that castle looking entrance. It just sticks out. Does not fit in here. All right. All right. First things first. Queue line. We do not have any space to work with here. It's going to be a rough ride. It's going to be a very baby line. Can I get out from this spot? How is that going to work? Oh, that's not going to work. Eventually, I'm on mobile, so I can't see what comment you're responding to, but I'm assuming the drawing one. Need more sidewalks so people can fit in the park. Yeah, I know. That's what we're trying to do right now. So my usual plan for these parks is I build a roller coaster. Like for expansion, you build a roller coaster off the side, and then you build a pathway that goes around it, like this one that we did here. And it just naturally makes more pathways that are, you know, encompassing something to look at for the people, and not just like randomly everywhere. But there's not a lot of space to work with here because just the way they put the entrances and exits. We go this way? Just making sure we can connect it on the side I'm trying to go for here. Is there a way out? Let me out! Hold on. We're gonna start over because I don't know what they're thinking with these entrances here. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lee. One for the road. Finishing up work then, running some errands. Nice. Thank you so much for chilling today, Shlee. I hope you enjoyed the vibes. Hope you enjoyed the roller coasters and stuff. Thank you so much for sharing the Leviathan video. That was actually really cool. I love watching stuff like that. Safe travels. The N64%, nice. All right, we're gonna stop the testing because we need to fix these entrances and exits because I don't know what they were thinking. Actually, we're gonna have to start over. Sorry, roller coaster. Probably lost some money there, that's fine. I'm gonna make it so that it's right next to that pathway. Yeah, dude, this is exactly what I want. Then we're just gonna fix where the entrances go. Nice. Beautiful. So much easier. I don't know why what they were thinking with putting those entrances on the opposite side. It's dumb was what it is. All right. So now we're going to continue with the game plan of just hoping that we can make a path that just cuts right through here. And we can't because the thing's in the way. So we're going to go wide. Just a nice little pathway through the orchard. I know people love that, right? There. I wish I could get like go-karts or something. They really did limit me on the amount of ride variety in this park. It is literally all air themed or like suspended rides. No carts, no go-karts. I'm surprised they gave me trains. It will be nice to get this park out of the way. I don't know if I've ever beaten this one when I was a kid. This might have been when I stalled out. See what I did there? It's an airplane joke. I haven't go-karted in decades. Oh, man. Me neither, honestly. It's been a long time. Mind theming. Oh, yeah, make dinosaurs? I want to build a dinosaur somewhere. This dinosaur is going to live right between like right in the middle of this ride. Just gonna be like, yeah, what's up, folks? I'm gonna eat ya. Little stegosaurus there. Make a little triceratops dude here. Little dinosaur friends. Oh, we have to open the ride first of all. Oh my god, we're sitting so close at 3,000. It's just sitting there the whole time. Oh, we've got ads up. Let's go. All right, what's making the most money? Chicken nuggets are winning again. All right, this should be able to push us over the edge now. What do we just build? Bright flight? Yeah. Cool. Nice. You just have McDonald's just outside of town that had a go-kart track behind it? Nice. That was the promised land of my youth. I'm gonna stop typing on mobile. It's all good, dude. No worries on this end, but I do understand that it is frustrating when that happens. That happens to me all the time. Literally every time I'm on mobile, it's like typo galore. All right, I want to build something in this little spot here. I don't have very much to work with though. See, they give me like a monorail and a train. Well, this one's suspended, so that makes sense. I'm literally just gonna build the longest. Oh, jellycopters. Oh, always wanted jellycopters. All right, fuck it. We're building jellycopters, fam. Fuck it. I don't care what my mom says. Never let me have jellycopters as a kid. We're doing it now. I don't even know. I don't even know what to make sense of. Where's the pathway at? I think it's like right here. Yeah, okay, I see now. One more square. One more. There we go. That's perfect. All right. Boom. Fucking jellycopters, my dude. Did not think that they did not think jellycopters was coming. They did not see the jellycopters coming. I didn't even see the jellycopters coming. All right, let's just open it right away. Let the folks get their money's worth, dude. Jellycopters is gonna win the whole level, dude. Fucking jellycopters, man. My hometown is boring. Somehow the track went out of business at some point. I don't understand how. Well, the track was like next to a McDonald's, right? Just for clarity, it wasn't like a McDonald's with a go-kart track, because that would be amazing. But I don't think that's what you were saying. That's what my brain thought at first, but I'm like, oh, it's probably like a separate thing. Okay, this is what I like to do. Is sort the rides by. Oh shit! I need to ramp up inspections on all my roller coasters. Make sure everything's tip top. The roller coasters especially need this. All right. Just make sure that the mechanics aren't strained. Advertising is still good. Fucking jellycopters. Look at that, dude. Look at that jellycopter. Somehow the track went out of business. Oh, I already read that one. Utter tragedy. Oh, looks like we have an ad starting soon. Brace yourself, folks. Need to step away for a minute. Now might be a good time. Yeah, they were separate businesses. The plot line also had, whoa, a mini golf. I love that. Mini golf, go-karts, and a McDonald's, and a gas station. A little bit of convenience store action going on there. All right, ad is playing. The trivia question is, protons and neutrons are found in which part of an atom? In what part of an atom would you find a proton or a neutron? And also, if you're hearing this and you're subscribed, we appreciate your support. We appreciate your presence. The nucleus. Yes, Waxo, you win. Waxo wins the trivia question of the hour. GG Waxo, we're proud of you. We have 6th grade Brain Quest trivia cards here, so that was the 6th grade science question for the hour. 8th grade biology finally paid off. Nice. The only thing we're missing are some buzzers. All right, we're in good shape. 19 guests away from the goal. Going back a little bit, what more could you ask for? Ideal birthday party area. Oh, yeah, that is right. Some good birthday parties. Oh, that's what the track. Wow. Damn. That's a lit track though. Look at that. You go around the outside, then you go underneath the little bridge, then you like over, under again. You take the inside loop, over, and then you're, man, that's a lit track. Is there just like a circle, like a figure 0 track in the background as well? This is sad. Let's start a GoFundMe. We're gonna, Shlee, you want to buy a go-kart track? We're gonna start a GoFundMe. We're gonna raise the funds. Shlee's gonna buy the track. Then we're gonna hold ShleeCon there for every year following. I hope you're with me on this, fam. I hope you're ready. Oh yeah, what I was saying before the ad break is what I like to do every once in a while is sort rides by queue time. How long it takes people to get on the ride. You might be able to find stuff, maybe some settings here and there, minimize the time. Like for this one, I think we can increase the speed. We can minimize the time it takes for people to like wait for the ride. Space rings. I don't think we can do anything about space rings. It takes people 10 minutes to get on this ride. That's ridiculous. So I'm going to hire an entertainer to keep people company, to keep them happy while they're waiting. I think the circle was the real little kid. Yeah. I like that too. The beginner's course. All right, let's hire a mascot. What should we make? We have panda, tiger, elephant, gorilla, or astronaut. I think we have to make an astronaut. Seems only fitting. How do we put him down? There we go. And then you like limit his little circle, like his area that he can work to this little quadrant. So he's just gonna wander around that little area and keep people happy while they're waiting in line. And this will keep the green bar, which is the park rating, which is an overall average of every single guest's happiness level. Like you click on a person. Oops, I am making him. I'm increasing his work area. Hold on. Click on a friend. And it shows you all these green and red bars. You take the average of all these, and then you average that for everyone in the park. That's how you get the green bar at the top left. And for every single level you need, usually at least park rating of 600, what it says right there in that window. Which I've been playing this game for years and years, so I know how to keep that bar. Like I know how to keep everybody happy. So, but sometimes it's not always easy. Sometimes they give you a challenge level where it's like, oh, guests only like really, really super intense rides, and everything else will make them unhappy. So you have to like, you know, really specialize what you're building. Also, I hope everyone liked the Blam role ping in the Discord when I went live today. If you missed it, yesterday I made some new roles in the Discord. You can self assign or remove whenever you feel like it. I love that. I love the option aspect. We made a role for Blam. Like whenever we go live, we can just ping that role instead of pinging everyone or pinging the here role. And then I also made one for watch parties and community games. Whenever we feel like doing that in Discord, we can ping the appropriate people. Just to minimize overall pinging of everyone or here. It's like, oh, we can ping the people who have opted into getting notified for it. Which I think is great. And then it's also nice, you can take it away from yourself too. Jellycopters. We're gonna spend $1,200 on advertising for jellycopters for 6 weeks. Yeah, so that'll be fun. It'll be nice because like every once in a while we'll gather for Discord, and it's like it's not planned as a community night, but it's also not a closed event either. Like we're always happy for other people to join in. So it'll be nice to be able to ping the people that have opted into that, just not have to ping everyone, but like, hey, we're playing Fortnite. Sorry, everyone pinged you. And then I am planning on doing more watch parties in the Blam Discord as well. I want to watch more movies. I've been meaning to watch Mob Psycho 100, which is an anime series I hear really good things about. One of my really good friends got me the series on Blu-ray, so I definitely want to utilize that because I haven't even spun the disc yet. I haven't even played it. I haven't watched any of it. And he visited recently too, our good friend Sam. Stayed with Tim for a couple nights. He was in town for a wedding. I was hanging out with him IRL and mentioned a watch party of sorts, and he was like, yeah, dude, definitely let me know when that's happening. Oh, I see some trash on the ground. That means we need to hire some more handymen. But yeah, definitely just want to do more Discord activities in general, and I want to be able to ping people, but I don't want to bother like everyone just in case. That being said, Discord is really good at having, like, you can literally customize every single aspect of your notifications in the app. You can literally go into our Discord and just mute all everyone pings if you'd like. Totally fine by me. If having less notifications helps you feel better, that's totally fair. I haven't done that yet. I'm always afraid I'm going to miss something. Although I don't know how well that's working out for me because I miss stuff all the time. Not going to lie. But yeah. Those have been some of the things that I've been updating. And as always, the Blammer Bros archive in YouTube has been pretty up to date as well. In fact, let me just double check. Been working to make sure that this has just been to date. Yep. Looks like we're gonna have a new VOD dropping on the YouTube tomorrow, and then we still have a couple more days before the next one drops. Nice, we have 3,000 guests. All we have to do is maintain this number. We just have to make sure nobody leaves. Bar them in. Let's see what people are thinking. A nice way to just get a vibe. People still think it's crowded here. It's wild. I mean, there are 3,000 of you. The thing is, though, you can build a bunch of pathways, but then people get lost. People get bored. Let's build another information stall over here. Make sure we hit all the far corners of the park. We should be good beating this park today, and then we'll probably call it on the stream. Be a nice way to end things. We can also fast forward, right? I'm always afraid to do that because then you can just like run your park into the ground and fast forward and like not even realize it in time. Oh no, this one's broken down. That's not good. We hire another mechanic? Yeah, we should. They're getting stretched thin. Build another bathroom next to the information stall. Make sure all the corners are covered. Let's go. We're gonna do it. I have no doubt. I don't think what other Blam related news we can share while we have the time, the space to think. We were thinking about doing God of War tonight, but I think we'll do Fortnite instead, off stream. Hey, I might get a chance to ping the new community games role. That'll be fun. Definitely more Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow. If all goes according to plan. I just swore there was like one more thing that I updated or set up. If I think of it, I'll be sure to share it. Dude, there's a pretzel stall. Oh my god, I want a pretzel. I mean, we don't really even need to worry about money at this point. But yeah, all these merchandising stalls is really, I feel like, where we're making our stuff. Making the blam coin. Session 1? Yeah, that's true. Soft pretzels are the best. Oh my god, Jedi. You were so right. How are you doing? Happy Thursday, my dude. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying the retro roller coaster vibes. Literally, what's the last month of the season? Is it October? Literally 3 months away, which should take like what, 10 minutes tops IRL time. Playing some Dead Space, nice. Are you playing the new one? Or are you playing the OG? I really want to play the new one, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale. As much as I want to play it. The new hotness, yes, I'm jelly. I'm jelly in a good way. I'm happy for you. But yeah, I'm really excited to try that out sometime. I'll probably stream it whenever I get to it. But I have plenty of games to play at the moment. But yeah, we're testing out the iPad. We've had this thing. We use it every once in a while. We use it mostly for traveling, watching videos, or playing something on the go. It's nice for reading, you know, ebook and all that stuff. It's so funny. You know, I use an iPhone. So like when I'm playing and using the iPad and stuff, and then I go back to my iPhone, I'm like, damn, this thing is tiny. How do, like, my iPhone, like it's not a small iPhone either. So it's like, it's so weird how your brain gets used to like the size of one thing, and then it's just like, why is this thing? I know this is very random, but it reminds me of when you're at a roller rink and you're wearing like roller skates for like a couple hours, and then you take them off and you're like walking around and your brain's like still like trying to glide across the floor, like still expecting the same amount of movement. That's what that feels like to me. But anyways, I got so off track. We got it hooked up to the stream, so we're testing it out. And this is one of the games I have loaded on it. And we're going to figure out how to get like a drawing app so that we can use it for our art streams and drawing redemptions and stuff. That'll be fun. But not really a whole lot in the way of games here. I have Rollercoaster Tycoon, and I have Civ 6, actually, Civilization. So might be fun to run a game. But yeah, session 1 of D&D is up. Anybody wants to check that out, I can drop the link in chat. I need to have a command now, but if anybody's interested, here's the one of the D&D games that I'm in at the moment, one of two. This is the one that is not being streamed to Twitch. What the heck? This is really weird. The video is tagged as Crusader Kings, which is like, that's not supposed to be. Let me fix that. But yeah, This is the video, the first recorded session is actually session 2 of this campaign, but this is where we're going to start on the YouTube side of things. In case anyone's interested. If you're not interested in D&D, there's also other videos on there as well. Little Grand Theft Auto, lots of SCP stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. It auto tagged it as Crusader King, so sure, YouTube, go for it. But yeah, that'll be a regular thing. As long as, you know, as long as everything goes according to plan. We have another game coming up on Saturday. Very excited for that. So there will be a subsequent YouTube video as well. This is a little bit on the longer side as far as my, you know, typical YouTube video, but it is a D&D session, so it comes with the territory. It's a really good thing to have on in the background for sure. I tried to like break it up like chapter wise into like 30 to 40 minute chapters. I think the longest one is like an hour, like fighting the big enemy of that session took the group like almost an hour, like the better part of the hour, including like the before and after the battle. So it is a really good video to digest in like half-hour chunks, which is usually how I watch D&D sessions. I've been watching Critical Role. I need to get caught up on that. I've been slacking lately, but I'm slowly making my way through Critical Role because I watch it in half-hour segments. But that's like, you know, it's just how it goes with time. With you know, just time management. I don't want to say scheduling, 'cause I'm like, I'm not, makes it sound like I'm scheduling when I'm listening to D&D videos. See, I like this track with I like the scenery it comes with, but I don't like how it comes with pathways because it just ruins the pathing of my park. Is it on a... It is. It's like elevated. It's weird. Can I fit it in here? Too big. It's too chonkies. Too chonkers. But I am planning on, like, if you do click on the YouTube link, feel free to check out the rest of my channel. Feel free to subscribe. Does not cost anything. It's basically the YouTube version of following. But I will have more videos coming out. I do have a new video about Dark and Darker dropping today. Actually, in like a half hour, it's scheduled to release. It's me and Kale playing Dark and Darker for the very first time, which is really interesting. It's just like a literally like going into the game with zero knowledge playthrough video. And of course, we love Kyle. And same game that I was playing yesterday, if anybody was aware of what game that was. And I have other videos in the works too that I haven't like officially started yet. I want to make more like essay type videos like the Invincible one. I want to make one for Saga, for Firefly. I know I've been saying this for a while, but those videos are a little bit more time intensive than like the video game related stuff where I have plenty of footage to work with. Yeah, definitely. It's fun. It's good. It's a good, like, little over 10-minute video. Me and Kyle just learning the game on the fly. We literally just jump right into it. Don't look at a guide. Don't look at anything. But yeah, it was neat. But like basically, like the game plan is loosely like, oh my god, we haven't had. I realized the iPad audio has not been on this whole time, which isn't a huge deal. You guys are mostly just missing people screaming and toilets going off, so not a deal breaker. But I did intend for the sound to be there. Oops. I think I muted it for the raid video. Gotta go back to reviewing. And also thinking of sort of oh yeah, dude, you should do it, Waxo. You should make some videos. If you have the time, you know. If it's something that you want to do, definitely go back to doing it. But yeah, it is a time thing for sure. It takes a lot of time making videos. Thought it was intentional, to be honest. That's hilarious. Hopefully it's not too annoying. But I kind of do like having the theme park sounds in the background. The ASMR. I'm making so much money now. We should build something nice before the end of the level. I want to do review videos, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of other stuff that's like similar but not just straightforward like me reviewing a video. If anything, it would be more like my general first impressions of how I feel about this. I was thinking about doing one for Baldur's Gate. When I first started playing it, I was loving it so much. I just like, I want to share this. Like, I just want to share with people how good this game is. So I have some footage recorded, but I haven't really gotten around to that yet. Because again, I don't really know if I want to do that kind of stuff. But it's nice to have footage available if I do. I don't have to go back and like re-record more. Oh, yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, basically the loose game plan is to like anytime I'm playing like online with folks, I'm just gonna record some of the footage and see if, you know, we can make a video out or something. So far it's been working pretty well. Got some stuff like with Kale and GTA was kind of like the first thing. Like whenever we play online together, I'm gonna record some of that stuff. The Dark and Darker worked out really well. You need some footage of the room we blew up with Kyle. Oh yeah, dude. It is a lot of fun. You started playing 2 new characters? Oh my god. The Mad Lad. I haven't even gone back to my solo character. But I'm down to play whenever y'all are around. How'd the raids go? Oh yeah. Well, I streamed yesterday and it went pretty well overall. I made it out a few times. I started a new fighter character on stream. And I was trying that stuff out. I tried out the Goblin Caves on stream, so that was fun. Died a bunch with the fighter, but then I finally made it out once with a bunch of good stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna chill on this treasure. So I sent my ranger in, and we made it out with him a couple times, but we didn't make as much stuff. So I kept sending him back in without any equipment. Just like, here, just do another rat run to see what treasure you can find. That was fun. I'm glad we got it in while the playtest was still open for folks. How much further I want to go with my paladins? I played around a bit with ranger and rogue just to see how they handle. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I want to make a ranger in the game because I realized I've made a rogue twice now inadvertently. I think the first character I ever made was a rogue. So I was playing with you guys. I'm like, this is fun, but I'm almost certain I did this before, but I think I chose the other subclass. I survived like only a couple raids. Yeah, dude, it's tough. And I was playing solo too, so I kept switching between solo maps and, you know, like squad available maps. All right, we have a month left. Let's build a big old honkin' roller coaster while we're here. What was the big one we couldn't afford earlier? Also, there's an ad starting soon. We appreciate your patience, fam. We appreciate your support. Not this one. One of these, it had a pre-designed, a pre-built coaster that was like thousands and thousands of dollars. The flying, yeah, updraft. Fuck it, let's build the scenery. We have extra money to spend. The problem with these big coasters is just getting the pathway. There we go. Getting the pathway to line up. I'm gonna rebuild this. This green looks hideous. Can I delete these? I'm just gonna delete. All right, yeah, looks like there's an ad playing. If you are listening to this, here's the trivia question of the hour. If your profession is drawing maps, are you a cinematographer or a cartographer? Trivia question of the hour. If you're drawing a map, are you a cinematographer or a cartographer? By the way, we appreciate your presence, your support, and your subscriptions. Cartographer. Thank you, Maple. GG, Nick. You are correct. Nice. New roller coaster. Let's go. Just in time for the end of the year. 3,400. We're well above goal, right? Let me just double check the fine print. 3,000 guests in the park at the end of year 4. Yep. We are good to go. We are ready for success. I'm gonna build a few more footpaths here because it's really crowded at the entrance especially. Just trying to see if any other areas we can ease the pressure. So yeah, what else? I recorded some of the seamless LD co-op. There should be a video for that. We're gonna have videos for the D&D sessions coming up. Like I said, there's one on Saturday. I did record some of that Baldur's Gate session too, with me, Nick, and Kyle. So I'm gonna go through that. There should be a couple good moments from that one as well, from what I remember. And then I was gonna say earlier when I was talking about the D&D videos, the other game that I'm in right now was supposed to be tonight, but it got postponed, I believe, one more week. So hopefully a week from today we'll be on Sydney's channel. Oh god, the people, oh shit, the guests are going down. We have to make sure that we keep people coming into the park. Free food or drink? What's winning? I want to see. Chicken nuggets still winning by a landslide. Man, these people love their chickens. What was that new jungle car ride I built? Treetop choppers. All right. I'm also going to lower the price on the park for now just to keep people coming. Half price. Not even half price. We'll just say it's half price. 69 Blam. Oh my god, Cyver. GG. Congrats. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the theme park stream for today. We're just about to beat this level. So I realized I did not have the Spotify track listing on. That's fine. I usually don't play music like the whole time we're here. Blam Twins. Oh yeah, Nick got a 69 earlier too. It's popping off today. Two 69s, 101%, another 100%. Oh my god, you guys killing it today. Just realizing I kind of want to fix this window so that it's not like the chat's free. Oh, wait a minute. That explains it. There. I don't know. We'll see. I was just playing around with the overlay. This is how I had it at the beginning of stream, and then I moved it more towards the middle, but I don't like it off to the side. What do you guys think? Does anybody have an opinion here? Let me know. Feel free. Do you like it all the way off to the left here, or do you like it a little bit in the middle? All right. Park attendance is up. I think the sale is working. Cyver, look at the jellycopters. You want to see my jellycopters? Look at this cute little ride. What if we had just a sliver? I'm gonna mess with, oh, sorry. I'm gonna mess with it again. What if we had just the slightest amount? I need someone to send a chat so I can see if the chat bubbles will be covering the game at all. All right, we're almost there with 500 to spare. 15th of October. He's gonna sit here and watch the money roll in. Watch these awards roll in. Are you finished with work, Cyver? You still working? You work lurking? But we gotta make sure the inspection times are good to go on the new roller coaster. Just a few days away from reaching that goal. Oh shit, we did it! Look at all the little people clapping at me. You achieved your objective with a company value of 369,000. Very nice. And $40 to spare. 3,613 guests. What I love about when you beat a level in this game, especially when you have balloons unlocked, is all the little balloons that people let go. It's literally in the shape of the pathways they were in. You can see. You can literally see the little shape, like the rectangles of the pathways. So good. The thing that I loved to do when I was a kid is I would, right before the very end, I would confine everyone to a very tiny area of the park. And just like a 4x4 square, so that when the goal went off, they all would let their balloons, and it would like go up in like one concentrated little pile. They're all gonna start popping in a second. This is literally the only reason why I beat these levels, just so I can watch all these balloons pop. There should be a certain point where they all just start popping at the same time. There it is. There it is. That was so funny. All right, let's pause. Let's save. That one's done. It was like any moment. Now I was like, ba-da-da-da-da-da. That's literally the moment I live for when we beat these parks. Next time I'll try to set it up like I used to do as a kid. It just takes forever. It doesn't take forever, but it just takes extra planning at the very end of the level when you're like you're like mentally checked out. You're just like, I want to beat the thing. But it is kind of fun to do that. All right, let's we save. Let's quit. Let's just make sure we saved. All right, new park. Let's go. Dragon's Cove. I've been skipping all the parks that are particularly difficult. Mainly the ones where you need to build roller coasters of a certain intensity level. It's just so difficult. And it wouldn't be as so hard if the main, oh, that random sound effect just coming through was really weird. It wouldn't be so difficult if the main goal was to just build the roller coasters themselves, but they don't even give you the money to do that. It's like, oh no, you actually literally have to run a park first. And then when you have the money, then you can build all these custom roller coasters. This one's fun. Achieve a monthly profit from food and drink and merchandise sales. At least $1,000. $1,000 a month from stall profit alone. This one's really good. Park value of 200,000. This is a really good map. Hydro Hills. Oh, this is like a water park, right? Oh. Oh yeah, I remember this one. It's a bunch of lakes in a row. It does give you a boat ride to begin with, which is kind of neat. Unfortunately, we can't change the boats. It's just rowing boats. But if you like research your rides and stuff, your R&D department can give you like swans or like little motorboats and stuff. Paddle boats. Those are always fun. Can't wait to play that one. The bazaar is what we're gonna do next, though. I like doing these in order. If I can. I'm gonna go back and see how much monthly profit I was making from balls. Last month we were making, yeah. In October we made 25,000 from shop alone. Drink and food was 1,000 alone as well. So it's definitely doable. Look at me looking at spreadsheets. This is hilarious. I mean, by the end of year 3, we were hitting around 1,500 each for a combined total of 3,000. So I think we can, honestly, it really depends on what the research tree is looking like in that level. Like if they even give me the stalls that I need to make the money with. But if we're pretty set up ride-wise, I feel like we can knock this out in a year, 2 years tops. Oh my god, yeah, this is so easy. This is gonna be a year. We're gonna finish this one in a year. We'll have to do that next time because we're gonna end stream soon for the evening. This is a cool one though too because it has 2 different entrances. And it's got a little food court in the middle. Can I delete these? Sometimes they don't let you mess with what's already pre-built. You're back with dinner and hair dye. Nice. What's for dinner, Shlee? I think we're gonna have some. We have some leftover fried chicken from last night, and we have some leftover mashed potatoes from a couple nights ago. So we should have a box of stuffing somewhere. So I think we're gonna have like a fried chicken mashed potato stuffing type thing. The improvised Thanksgiving dinner. When you don't have turkey available, yeah, just do fried chicken. The hair dye is the dinner. Oh my god. Don't get them mixed up. Welcome back, Shlee. We're just checking out. We just finished the airfield level we were trying to beat when you left. And we're just taking a peek at the next level, which is a bazaar in the middle of the desert. We have to achieve a monthly combined profit of food, drink, and merchandise sales at least $1,000 a month. Which isn't too hard. I think it'll take us a year to get there. I mean, we're already making nothing yet. I mean, there's nobody in the park. Ooh. Oh shit, there's a link? Oh damn. I want some. Lee, can you share? Please? Wait, did you make that? Just make one drink stall, but they cost $1,000. Someone is bound to buy it. Oh my god. It costs $1,000 to buy this soda. I don't even know what else to sell. People need water. $1,000 for one bottle of water, please. Jordan made it, but yes, it's homemade. It looks really good. Gnocchi chicken pot pie. Oh my god. Lee, why would you do this? Now I'm starving. Man, I haven't had a chicken pot pie in forever. It sounds really good. Banksy water. Well, unfortunately, I think we are going to call it on the stream for today. We did beat the level we were trying to beat. Just wanted to take a quick peek at the next level. We'll see. We'll see if we stream more Roller Coaster Tycoon. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm always down. I'm always down to play or stream whatever you guys enjoy more. Check out the Discord. We have a suggestions page in there. Check out the Twitter. If you want to stay updated, check out our YouTube. All of our VODs end up there. They're up on Twitch for 2 weeks, at which point we shoot them on over to the YouTube channel, so everything's there in case you miss it when it goes live. This was fun. More iPad streams. Yeah, I'm down. I was saying I don't have very many like games on it, but we can always do art when I figure that out. I have Terraria. We could play the iPad version of Terraria. That's so funny. And I have Civilization 6. That's the only other like big thing. I used to play Elder Scrolls Legends a lot, but then they Bethesda announced that they're no longer supporting it. So I'm just like, damn, that sucks, man. The bummer. Who is that cat? It is not Artie. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the cat way before we got Artie. We were cat sitting a friend's cat for a couple weeks, and that was one of the pictures. Like literally, I think when we first got this iPad, it was like the same time we were watching this cat. It was at our apartment, and yeah, I think Cyber took a picture and was just like, "Yeah, who's our background now?" Jeez, oh my god, this sorry, Sean Bean, right in my ear. Temple Run streams only. We love suggestions. But yeah, we could play a game of Civ sometime. This will be fun. We can always play more roller coaster stuff. I really want to get a really good art app for the iPad. That's like the goal. I'm seriously considering buying Procreate for that reason. Yeah, this is the Civ game I've been playing. It's a little bit cramped on the iPad, but it still works. And then let's see, this was the art app that I've been playing around with so far. Not a big fan of the app itself, but it works. This is the SpongeBob I made. The cool thing about this one, let me hide the track listing real quick, is that it actually has like the little like stuff. You see like the paint or the color pencil or like the marker. But there's like all these customizable options that are locked because I'm using the free version. So I don't know. I like the way it works, but I don't have all the stuff available for it. So I will have to figure out something. This is something I doodled like the 15 minutes before I went live today. But I like it because it's like you use the oil paint and you can see like the brush strokes, like the virtual brush strokes on the paper. Like you can choose what kind of material the background is made out of. It's really cool, but like I said, it's a lot of limited options. So there are more. It's a little bit better than MS Paint. There's no fill option though. That's the thing. Like the bucket, I need the paint bucket because that's how I get most of my art done. But I do love how it shows you, like I was using the little pastel for the SpongeBob. Like this, I used the marker to like do the edges, and then I filled it in the colors with the little oil pastel, so it kind of looks. Oops, I'm over here like coloring marker, like just effing it up, but like you can see how it looks. Like it has that pastel kind of texture, like it's been rubbed into the paper, which is really cool. But I don't know, I need something with a paint fill, so we'll see. Maybe if they make MS Paint for the iPad, maybe I'll just grab that instead, right? But yeah, let's call it a day on the stream. I should probably get started on dinner myself. Let's see who's live for a raid. Y'all would be so kind, stick around, show the love for another friend of ours. Looks like there are more options than MS Paint. Paint but a website. Ooh, this is, I love how old school, dude, this is literally, holy shit, dude, Schlee. What a blast from the past. What a nostalgia blast. This is literally the OG Paint. I used to use this app all the time. And the little pre-selected colors in the lower left. Oh my God, dude. If you want to see what I'm talking about, click on that link that Schlee posted. This is insane. But this is nice, but the main thing with the iPad is that I don't have to use a mouse to draw, which is what I would have to use with this website. So like, I want to use the iPad because it's really easy to draw using your fingers, or if I can get a fancy stylus, that'd be nice. There's an ad starting soon. Let's get the raid going before we take too long. We're going to raid Good Apple Boy, who's doing an art stream right now. So let's get that started because there's an ad happening. If y'all would be so kind to stick around and join in the raid, say hello to Apple Boy with me. Apple Boy made the artwork for my PNG tube. So definitely check that out. Use the raid commands, copy and paste those. Make sure you use raid 1 If you're not subscribed, if you are subscribed, feel free to use any of those raid commands there. I hope you all enjoyed your day. Hope you enjoy Appleboy. Please feel free to follow. They make really great artwork. They have awesome PNG models, VTuber models. It's great. It's the real deal. We love Appleboy. They play great games too. See y'all tomorrow for Final Fantasy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Shlee. Thank you, Nick, for hanging out today. Hope you enjoyed the roller coasters and the vibes. I'll see y'all soon. Make sure you get dinner. Make sure you drink some water. I'm going to be chatting in Appleboy stream under my other account. Just for the record. But y'all have a good night. Enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love.